The gloomy polls are racking up for Sir Keir Starmer despite sweeping to power just 6 months ago. Sir Keir Starmer's Labour government has been branded incompetent, dishonest and unsuccessful despite winning a landslide election just 6 months ago. Sweeping to power in July with a huge majority, the Prime Minister and his party were in jubilant mood with a mandate they said to change Britain. But the honeymoon period was quickly over for Sir Keir and his cabinet, after questions over party donations for clothes and spectacles, soaring illegal immigration rates and a slew of highly controversial decisions. The Chancellor Rachel Reeves took an axe to winter fuel payments for the elderly and imposed inheritance tax on farmers, potentially threatening an end to generational agriculture. And in December, Labour performed a U-turn over promised payments to 3.6 million WASPI women pensioners, leading to a dismal winter of discontent for polling. According to The Times, a YouGov poll found most voters see Labour as incompetent, dishonest and unsuccessful, and 37% were now pessimistic about the future under the current government. In a damning survey, just 21% they trusted Labour to run the country, with 24% saying they now would prefer the Conservatives, marking the first poll led since the Liz Truss was PM. And in a worrying sign, Labour voters appear to be most disgruntled with where the nation is heading under the Labour Party, with 46% agreeing with the statement, "I expected them to do well but have been disappointed." And the PM's own personal ratings are not much better, with 42% saying they were disappointed in him. A measly 12% of voters thought that Labour had been successful since coming to power, but a massive 56% thought the opposite, with just over half describing those in charge as incompetent and dishonest. For Reform UK, who have been charging up the polls in recent months, the survey revealed more good news, saying the party was the most trusted on immigration, chosen by 30% of responders. New research by political strategy firm Stonehaven for the iPaper also gave a doom-laden prediction for the Prime Minister that his party would lose 134 seats at the next election, plummeting down to 278, which would not be enough to hold a majority in Parliament. The shocking new data, described a mega poll of 17,000 people, mirrors a trend found just days ago by another poll by the think tank More in Common, which claimed Reform UK would win 67 seats and Labour just 228.